Captain didn't hesitate. Captain, firm, analytical voice. Exactly. There are no big problems if the boss is an ogre, but when you find one at the entrance, that means the real nightmare is waiting deeper inside. Jin-Woo, quiet, confident voice. Then, we're already in its territory. The air grew colder, heavier. Captain, serious, controlled voice. The dungeon will be filled with undead, not just corpses, but warriors who refuse to rest. And they're already moving. The silence shattered, and the shadows answered. Hunter, shocked, urgent. Speak of the devil, and there they are, with horns. Hunter, panicked, but trying to stay composed. What do we do now, boss? Do we advance? From the dust, they rose. Not one, not 10, an army of the dead. Hunter, shaken whisper. They're coming straight at us. Hold your ground. Don't let them break formation. Glowing red eyes, endless numbers. The dungeon had awakened. But then, something changed. The undead didn't charge. Hunter, confused, uneasy. Huh? They're behaving strangely. Hunter, alarmed, scanning the field. They usually attack on sight. When monsters retreat, it means something far worse is coming. The undead weren't retreating without reason. They were afraid. Hunter, uneasy whisper. It's like they're scared of something. Hunter, confused, tense. I had high expectations for a dungeon rated at the limit of grade A. But if monsters feel fear, then something stronger has entered the field. Then the air changed. A pressure heavy enough to silence even the dead. Hunter, whisper, trembling. Don't tell me. That wasn't fear in the monster's eyes. It was recognition. The tension didn't break. It deepened. Hunter, calm, decisive voice. I have to go. There's an emergency I need to deal with. Hunter, shocked, urgent. What? Without your support, we could be in serious danger. You know that. But his eyes didn't waver. Hunter, cold, unreadable. The air shifted, and so did his expression. Hunter, calm, confident. Fine, let's do this. I'll call someone you can trust as much as me. A faint smile crossed his face. Hunter, quiet certainty. He'll take care of everything from here. Hunter, panicked, breaking voice. That's not. Isn't that the Jeju Island ant? Dark energy gathered behind him, taking form. Hunter, calm, controlled confidence. Well, since you two aren't familiar with each other, let me handle the introductions. Hunter, cold certainty. From now on, he'll be taking my place. The air turned heavy as Master and Shadow faced one another. Sung Jin-Woo, calm, absolute authority. Protect the humans. Biru, low, obedient growl. And the non-humans? A faint smile crossed his face. Sung Jin-Woo, cold, merciless. You're free to do whatever you want. And in the next instant, the battlefield trembled. Biru, feral, unleashed. Silence. The command had been given. Mercy was not included. Sung Jin-Woo, calm, absolute dominance. Show them. What followed was not a fight. It was a massacre. The dust hadn't even settled, and already doubts began to rise. Hunter, uneasy, whispering fear. Alongside that monster? Hunter, confused, concerned. What happened to your shoulder armor? They were afraid of the dungeon anymore. They were afraid of the one fighting for them. The air shifted, not with fear, but with control. Sung Jin-Woo, calm, confident. Here's some soldiers to assist you. Hunter, nervous, uncertain laugh. 20 is enough, right? They thought it was reinforcement. They didn't realize it was a warning. Panic spread through the ranks. Even allies began to doubt him. Hunter, shocked, urgent. W? Wait a second. You're just going to leave them like this? After summoning those monsters? SGNGUNTU? If you'd like, I can cancel the summoning. Though I believe there's no need for that, because he already knew who the real monsters were. Fear still lingered in their eyes, but he was already calculating something else. Hunter, nervous, shaken. Oh, okay. After summoning those monsters? Sun Jin-Woo, low, composed, strategic. How much longer until the countdown ends? Time was the only thing standing between him and absolute control. The shadows were restless, signals constantly echoing through Jin-Woo's domain. Sun Jin-Woo, low, sharp, focused. Signals are continually being sent out from the soldiers in my shadow. That wasn't normal. Sun Jin-Woo, calm but serious. I have a bad feeling. And when he said that, it meant something powerful was waiting ahead. From the smoke, they emerged. Not one, not 10, but an army of the dead. Red eyes glowing in the darkness. Silent, watching. Hunter, nervous, whispering. They're not attacking? No, they weren't here to charge. They were waiting. A smile, not of mercy, but of warning. Shadow Monarch, cold, controlled voice. Do not dare. Lightning crackled through the silence, and in that single grin, the dungeon itself trembled. The storm itself answered him. The ground split apart. Lightning answered his command, and the sky itself bowed before him. Shadow Monarch, cold, absolute authority. Get in my way. With both blades raised, he didn't charge at the enemy. He became the storm. In the silence of the corridor, monsters closed in from every side. Claws scraping, breath heavy, hunger rising. Hunter, shaken voice. What is that? And then a presence descended. Not prey, not fear, but judgment. For a split second, everything went silent. No footsteps, no growls, no movement. Sun Jin-Woo, low alert voice. What's happening? And when monsters stop moving, it only means one thing. Something worse is coming. The dungeon trembled, as if it recognized him, not as prey, but as something far more dangerous. Sun Jin-Woo, low, calculating voice. Is it because my class is that of a high-ranking necromancer who commands the undead? The monsters weren't charging blindly. They were reacting to a king standing among them. In a single breath, he vanished. Not retreating, advancing beyond their sight. Sun Jin-Woo, cold, focused voice. If you stand in my way, you fall. The air tore apart, and the battlefield realized too late the hunter had already struck. When the shadows answered, the battlefield fell silent. Not a hunter, not a human. Sun Jin-Woo, cold, absolute authority. You chose the wrong enemy. And in that cathedral of ruin, even monsters began to fear the dark. The sky split open, and the storm answered his call. Lightning didn't strike by chance. It obeyed. Sun Jin-Woo, calm, commanding. Arise. The rain poured without mercy, but something far more terrifying was descending. Civilian, shocked, trembling. Whoa, wow. Civilian, panicked. Look up there. Through the storm, a presence cut across the sky. And in that moment, through the storm, a shadow tore across the sky. Civilian, shocked, breath-catching. It's Sun Jin-Woo. The rain couldn't slow him. The thunder couldn't drown him out. When hope was fading, he arrived. Lightning split the heavens. Sharp, electric, dark silhouette cut through the storm. Civilian. Awe-struck whisper. He's fighting in the sky. Thunder tearing air. Steel met thunder. Shadow met lightning. And the storm was no longer the most terrifying thing in the sky. The storm raged, but his heart burned fiercer. Sung Jin-Woo. Cold, urgent voice. Lightning tore across the sky. Sung Jin-Woo. Controlled, desperate whisper. Take me to my sister. No enemy, no distance, no force in this world would stop him now. In the middle of the storm, something awakened. A system window flickered before his eyes. Divine of Darkness, Level 1. His shadows answered the call. Sung Jin-Woo. Cold, commanding voice. Grow stronger. Shadow soldiers empowered. Recovery speed increased by 50%. The hunt was about to begin. Thanks for watching. Click bell icon for notifications. Subscribe for more videos.